Welcome back, fight fans. Welcome back. Let's just dig right into it. Teofimo Lopez versus Devin Haney is a very real possibility. These guys are going back and forth about sparring and who did what to who. And, we just want to break down that fight because we believe that'll be one hell of a fight. We believe that'll be, two of the best prospects facing off against each other. And, at this level, when you see these guys with such talented skill sets, it makes you wonder, are these guys actually ready for the big time already? Now, if you look at Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney, these guys have one particular common opponent, and that particular opponent is Mason Menard. Now, Devin Haney basically beat him and stopped him in, I think, the 9th round. And so if you look on the other side, Teofimo Lopez stopped him in the 1st round, I think only 44 seconds into that particular fight. So Teofimo Lopez is an elite level puncher for a prospect. Now, I'm not saying for a fighter overall because we don't know, but for a prospect, he's showing elite level punching power. We don't know if he has that power against top level opposition, but for a prospect, he has that power that's shown. Devin Haney hasn't necessarily shown that same type of power for a prospect, but he's shown much better boxing skills and abilities, shown much better defense, shown much better footwork and head movement. So you have to look at it. Devin Haney has his own set of skill sets that are superior to Teofimo Lopez in that regard, but Teofimo definitely has power and he has a good head movement as well. Now, we don't know what either guy's chin is like. We don't know if Teofimo Lopez can be wore down over the rounds by Devin Haney's constant attack, or we don't know if Devin Haney can stand up to one of Teofimo Lopez's big shots. Do we know if, Devin Haney can get out of the way of most of those big shots, weather the storm, and counter Teofimo most of the fight? Or can Teofimo cut off the ring and stop Devin Haney? Let's just break it down a little more. Look at these guys are both very young, about 20 and 21 years old each. These guys are top level prospects. You got to give these guys a lot of credit when it comes to this. Devin Haney turned pro, fought in Mexico at first, and then if you look at Teofimo Lopez, he fought in the Olympics. So these guys have some background, some good experience under their belt, and if you break down the fight, I have to be honest and unbiased about it. I just think that these guys are pretty evenly matched when it comes to both of these guys having so many different facets and skill sets that they can offer as prospects. Now, if I look at, a guy like Devin Haney, for example, he's more of a pure boxer. And if you look like a guy like, let's say, Teofimo Lopez, he's more of a huge boxer puncher type of guy. And so I haven't seen enough from either guy to claim that they're much better than another or vice versa. So this, at this point, will have to be a 50-50. So if the fight's a 50-50 fights, they're both good flourishing prospects, then let's just break down what the intangibles are. Now, like I stated, Teofimo Lopez is 21 years old. He's 5'8" with a 68.5-inch reach. So on the reverse end, when you take a look at it like a Devin Haney, now you have to understand that Devin Haney is 20 years old, 5'9" with a 71-inch reach. Devin Haney does have the height and reach advantage. But the thing I did notice about Devin Haney is also, although while he's extremely skilled, while he's elusive and has all the top skills of any boxer that you would want to have, and you know me, I always favor skills over power in 99% of my fights. This is the one fight that I'm going to have to go with Teofimo Lopez if I was going to give the slight edge to. That's not meaning that Devin Haney can't beat him or that Teofimo couldn't beat him or vice versa. It means it's pretty much a 50-50 fight. But if I had to lean in any direction, I would give the slight edge to Teofimo Lopez. And here's why. Is that Teofimo Lopez has shown that he has pretty good boxing ability, but not only just that, his knockouts have been so devastating and so quick that I know he's going to land on Devin Haney because I've seen other fighters land on Devin Haney. I've seen Devin Haney able to get hit. Now, that doesn't mean that he doesn't minimize the damage or, he doesn't take as much. But the fact that he is able to get hit, and I know Teofimo at least catch him once or twice in the whole fight out of 12 rounds. I truly believe Teofimo can catch him a couple of times clean. I think that one of those shots could put him down because he's flashing power that you just hardly don't see, especially from a guy that young. And that is the slight edge that I'd have to give to Teofimo Lopez. The guy's a monster. But once again, unbiased as always, it's the Ibfp. Please share, like, and you must absolutely subscribe.